Hey, how's it? It's Black Mirai. Today in Shimakaze. This was a destroyer that for the longest time I thought I might want, and then I thought maybe I didn't want. And then more recently I decided to get it after all. I was kind of favoring gunboat style destroyers more for a while. I think that was because my torpedoing skills were horrendous. But it seems like I finally managed to improve my torpedoing skills to the point that playing ships like Shimakaze has become fun for me again. So anyways, this battle is just one in which I think we get to see what Shimakaze can do when the enemy doesn't do a darn thing to counteract your presence. Because I don't feel like I really, did a whole lot that was special. I kind of just went wide out here, and you're going to see how I just kind of get to hang out because nobody comes out. I kept waiting for somebody with radar or another destroyer to come over and chase me off because it had to be obvious to them that I was out there. But nobody really shows up until, pretty late in the game. And so I had plenty of opportunities to just sort of hang out here on the eastern flank and launch torpedoes at people. See, I've got the unupgraded 20k range torpedoes. These things are ridiculous with their range. They're crazy slow, and they're not crazy slow. They're pretty slow, and they are actually spottable from a pretty good distance. But what I think makes up for that is the fact that Shimakaze can put so many of them in the water at once that even though you see them coming and even though they aren't all that fast, there's just so many of them that you can't dodge them all.
Reporting the position of a strategic target. Roger.
So right off the bat, able to get some torpedo hits over there. And then you can see their Summers is spotted over there in the cap circle. This is where I feel like he should have come out here and, tried to harass me, make it difficult for me to just be here doing what I'm doing. Instead, he sits in the cap, and this is something that I tend not to try to do, like in these cap circles with the islands in the middle of them, especially the ones that are a little bigger. You can just go and hang out behind that island, and yeah, right now he's keeping us from taking that cap, but we've got a ship on our side of the island, so he's also not taking the cap. And I'm Not entirely sure his just being there is the best use of a destroyer. Now, granted, well, there's one other ship over there, I guess, with him, but that ship's not in the cap circle. I guess that battleship that I tried to get in there, but, you know, nobody else has gone into the cap circle, so maybe he feels like he has to stay there so we don't take it, but I just feel like he's wasting. It's a waste of a destroyer to be in there doing pretty much nothing. So I've got free reign to play out here in this open space and launch torpedoes at people. You can see 3 more hits there. See, it's just hanging out there behind the island. I guess he's keeping us from taking the cap. It's not entirely useless. I just don't think it's the best use of a destroyer. At this point, I feel like you should just concede the cap and get out there and do something. Anyways, I decide to take a shot at knocking him out. Looked like he was moving out of there, so I spread some torpedoes out in that area. You can see my teammate is starting to push around because we've got these 3 ships that are in front of me have had to fall back so far because, I mean, they're afraid of me. They know I'm here. They know nobody's counteracting my presence. So they've had to give a lot of ground. And so now, you know, we're pushing up on this side. Now they've still managed to take the AME cap. So I don't know. Maybe at this point, it doesn't seem like it's all that bad a strategy. Here I get lucky. Bang. Hit him. My teammate finishes him off. And now I'm feeling pretty darn good because the nearest destroyer's gone and no sign of any radar ships out here. It's like shooting fish in a barrel out here for me. One of the reasons I like to play destroyers. So here I use my engine boost to try to make a little more ground on this Yoshino. I wanted to get a little closer before launching my torpedoes. But one of the reasons why I like playing destroyers is that, I mean, usually it's very active. But this game was actually pretty mellow. Until the end. I mean, I'm just cruising out here, launching torpedoes at people. Nobody's even spotted me yet.
All stations, proceed to capture that area. Well done, Commander. I owe you one.
So now here, I probably should have gone after that conqueror over there. But for some reason, I had it in my head that I wanted to get the cruiser. I mean, I feel like the cruisers are, you know, they're a bigger threat to me directly, so I do tend to pay attention to them and try to nuke them when I have the chance. So here, probably would have had a better chance of torpedoing that conqueror, but
Engine boost deactivated.
and here, I mean, I'm looking at it right here. You can see I was thinking hard about it, but
Attention.
I was also thinking about that cruiser, and as I notice him sort of coming back around this way, I think I started to think, well, maybe I'll take a shot at him instead. But these turn into wasted torps. I left too big of a gap there because I thought for a second he was going to swing further to my left. And just slip through that gap. Well, actually, I guess he went through there. Not quite through the big gap, but I missed. Nonetheless, would have been better off taking a shot at that conch. But
The enemy team has taken the lead.
as you can see, despite my success out here, we're down caps. We're down quite a few points. Ships are kind of even.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
And here at last comes their destroyer. So this next set of torps, I mean, I was using that aim assistant thing, but really I was just trying to throw some torpedoes out there in the general direction of all three of those ships. Kind of looked like, well, I was kind of hoping I might hit all three of them, honestly.
Torpedoes to port.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Generator start.
Finally decided to use my guns here. Took a pretty good pounding, but teammates help out. Enemy destroyer gets a pretty good pounding too. I just get a few pot shots from inside my smoke here. And chase him off.
Problem solved, sir.
So anyways, this has been Black Ride. Hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe I'll see you in game. Be cool.